In 2018, one of the most powerful volcanic eruptions in modern Hawaiian history completely changed this landscape. Entire roads disappeared, neighborhoods were destroyed, and lava covered miles of land. Not long after, we visited Hawaiʻi Volcanoes National Park to see what it looked like after the eruption.
This is the second lava flow on our way back from Isaac Hale State Park.
I've been to all 63 national parks, and I think this might be the most dangerous. As we drove our way headed towards Hawaiʻi Volcanoes National Park, we loved the flora and fauna. However, it changed quickly, and we were suddenly amazed at the landscape surrounding us in patches. We drove into the park around sunset, and it got dark, and we listened to the birds.
The birdies.
And we got to the lodge at dark, picked up our keys, and went to our cabin. The cabin rentals in 2019 were $75, which were very affordable at the time. The cabins are now $95 a night plus tax, but the hotel is closer to $350 to $500 a night. We weren't able to pack our tent camping gear, so these cabins were a great, affordable alternative. There are 2 campgrounds at Hawaiʻi Volcanoes National Park. In the morning, we took showers at the campground, we ate breakfast at the lodge, and we got amazing views of a rainbow over the Kīlauea caldera. After we ate breakfast at the restaurant, we also checked in with the visitor center to see what kinds of things were available for us to do. And one crazy thing that we learned there is because of the eruption the year before, the park staff now all backed into their parking spots in case of an evacuation so that they could get out as soon as possible. Wild! It's really wild that these people go to work every day, whether they're a cook at the restaurant or whether they are a ranger, and they know that any minute they could be evacuated. From the moment we arrived in Hawaiʻi Volcanoes National Park, my mind wouldn't let me sleep very easily. We stayed in the cabin, and then the next morning we went and had breakfast right by the crater, and all I could think about is how much that crater fell the year before and how, it could just fall again. We were able to do part of the Hale Ma'u trail. So we started on this trail. This was one of the easiest trails, one of the most beautiful trails with the greenery and all the Hawaiian flora and fauna. However, it was one of the most terrifying trails I've ever done. For being such a small and simple hike, it was such a mental hike in my head, thinking, this could blow at any second. It's an active volcano. It just blew last year for like 4 months straight. And we're just walking down to see it. Oh my gosh. And then as you're walking down the trail, you start seeing the signs that say, oh, dangerous gases, and don't do this and don't do that. And then you come as far as you can go, and it's just danger, 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 danger across the whole way. And yeah, so the whole time you're just like, I really hope today's not the day that this thing is going off. After that, we continued on to the steam vents trail. It was very interesting with lots of pockets and lots of steams and really great views of the crater.
We are here at the, I don't know how to say it, but anyways, the volcano at Hawaiʻi Volcanoes National Park. Those are steam vents. This is the big crater, Kīlauea volcano, but the I think, crater is the one that collapsed, and I think it's over there, and so is the lake. And here's Christopher checking out Aloha. This is kind of like the landscape with the steam. And
there's my baby.
And a cool shirt that Chris bought for him last week.
That Katie wears already.
Yeah, that I already wore. Yay.
Continuing on, we also went to the Sulphur Banks area and hiked around there. At the Sulphur Banks, They also have signs that warn you if you're pregnant or other things, you should not be here. Unfortunately, on our visit, the Thurston lava tubes were closed due to the earthquake. We were able to go to other lava tubes outside of the park. After we finished at the sulfur banks, we continued down Crater Rim Drive East and the Chain of Craters Road, and we followed that all the way out to the Sea Arch. On the Chain of Craters Road, they also have multiple craters that you can go and look at. There were so many places to stop. That drive was insane. It was just all lava fields that look like another planet. We stopped, we took pictures with lots of different things, and the Sea Arch was absolutely phenomenal and amazing to see that something like that could be created from lava flow into the ocean. Hawaiʻi Volcanoes National Park has a volcano, but it also has collapsed an entire street into the crater of the volcano. It has had an earthquake that has magnified the size of the crater, so the park road that you used to be able to drive to go see the crater doesn't even exist anymore because it's down in there now. And then the volcano itself took out over 700 homes and built the world's newest beach. So we also got to go check out that, and the drive there was totally wild. This is how the neighborhoods looked until we got to the volcanic damage.
Here's a third one.
We could not believe how tall the rubble was. Pohoiki Black Sand Beach is outside of the national park. Visiting Hawaiʻi Volcanoes National Park is unlike visiting any other park in the United States. It is a place where the earth is still being formed. And if you ever get the chance to visit, it is definitely a place you won't ever forget. We have 2 Hawaii shirts. This one names all the islands. We got this shirt on our last visit to Hawaii when we finished going to all of the islands. As always, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share my videos, and I will keep bringing you really cool places in the United States. Aloha! And safe travels, everyone!